You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's because we said so.
Even got the hair peeking in like Justin Bieber's son. Yeah. You know, he's got an album coming out. I gotta say, like, his last album, I didn't buy it, but I do have it in my albums on Amazon Music. And dude, I like the album. The stuff he's coming out with is really, really good. It's more mature and just, I don't know, he's got some really powerful ballady type stuff in there. But the full album, I think it's coming out soon. And one of his tracks that he had, Lonely, which Lucas hates the chorus, lonely. He hates that, the way he does that. Anyway, so the track, there is an acoustic version. It's just him and like a piano, and I want to remix that shit. So I got to wait for the album to come out so I can buy it, and I'm going to do a remix of it, which no one will hear because I'll get fucking sued.
He won a Grammy.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Bieber? Good for him, bro. He deserves it.
I forgot which track exactly, but it was 10,000 Hours. You know that song.
Okay, sure.
Dan and Shay, I think.
Yeah. Good for him, man. I gotta say, Lonely, dude, that freaking song is just fucking great. And so is the video.
They're all good, bro. It's not for nothing, man.
It's
but
fucking
great.
Bieber,
I
bro.
like Justin Bieber.
I do.
Like, I like him more now.
Shit.
I never knew him back
He used
then.
to come to the Fontainebleau before he was old enough to drink, bro. Remember? He would like be in Live and they couldn't, kind of like, can't serve you, sort of, kind of.
that
We're just
really
gonna put this
serve you.
glass right here and walk away.
He's cool, man. He was always, every time he came into the restaurant, whether it was the steakhouse or when I was working as a som at Hakkasan, he was always cool, man. Just shook hands. And I had mentioned this in a previous episode back when we were doing this in 2016, but there was this one time he was at a table. He was sitting like I guess you would say one of our larger tables that can seat like 8. There was like, 4 of them there. It's kind of like half of it is banquet and the other one actually faces, is open for service and stuff like that, faces the restaurant. And man, so he's there with like a couple people or a few people. And there's these 2 girls that like spot him. Excuse me, and they're staring at him like, oh my god, you can see him. So the parents, it was like 2 girls, I guess sisters, and the mom and dad pay the check. They go, but the girls just refuse to leave. Like they just wouldn't leave, and they were just standing there for so long. Finally, a manager had to go up. They're like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Finally, a manager had to go and say, "I'm sorry, ladies, but you just can't stand here." Like they were literally like on the verge of tears. It was unbelievable, man.
Just to stare at him.
Just to look at him,
Stare at him.
hoping he would probably stand up and maybe breathe the same air.
He was super humble, too.
Huh?
He was humble.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
being
He
that
was
big.
freaking great every single time, man. I got no ill will, and I do like his music. Even the early stuff.
Even now, he sets a good example of how you can turn your shit around, because
Yeah, that's true.
Now he's married and he got his girl and his girl's in all his videos and you could tell it's a healthy relationship and you could tell he kind of, he got it tight.
Yeah, 100%.
He got it tight.
I'm with him, and that's the thing. That's what I like about this song, Lonely, is talking about how like everyone treated him like a kid. And, it's basically like, dude, I was just young and I growing out of it. And
Just fucking what are you gonna do when you're fucking
You're a
16?
millionaire.
Dude.
I could do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Discovered by Usher, right? Lucas, can you look this up? Discovered by Usher. He was in Canada. He had a YouTube video or a channel or kind of like us, just getting started. So anyway, by the way, this is because we said so. So this is Seth in camera 1, mic 1, Laz and mic 2,
Yo.
Lucas via Zoom in mic 3.
Hey.
And we got Marcos sitting with us in mic 4.
Coast.
Coast. That's right. Even put on dude, I like the shirt, man. That shirt's pretty dope.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to dry clean that, right? With the gold foil.
I wash everything.
Do you
I don't
wash it?
care. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be scared.
It's a It's a shirt.
Okay, fair enough. Just saying.
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt. That's true. What's that, Lucas?
As far as Bieber, it's Scooter Braun.
Scooter Braun that discovered him?
He was discovered by Scooter Braun, who is also his manager. Usher signed him to Island Def Jam Records and beat out Justin Timberlake's hope of signing the young singer. He taught himself to play the guitar, drums, and piano.
He beat out Justin Timberlake?
Yep.
That's interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, there you go. So Usher didn't discover him. He signed him. Either way, I was close.
Scooter.
Anyway, you can get us at our website, bwsspodcast.com. All the links are there. YouTube, fucking, Facebook, Instagram. There's like, 8 of them now, I think, that are there. So I don't think I'm going to find us elsewhere. Even TikTok, we have all the 1-minute teasers going there. Email is contact@BWSS podcast. If you want to reach out, let us know how much, we're awesome or how much we suck. So we record 2 shows a week. First one is a week in news, and that makes this one chilling. So we're chilling with Marcos, episode 66. Please share. If you like the show, share with your friends, share it on your page. Really, really appreciate it. And that being said, topics of today. What are NFTs? So did you guys, Marcos, you know what they were, right?
Yeah, non-fungible tokens.
But have you heard of them before it was mentioned as a possible topic?
Yeah, I heard of it actually 2 or 3 days before on a podcast that this guy was talking about how Lindsay Lohan sold one for $17,000.
Sure.
He just went on a rant about how crazy it was, and then I researched it, and then the next day you brought it up.
Laz,
I did not hear about it.
And Lucas,
Nope.
No. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, they're so hot right now.
Digital images.
Not just. We'll get into it. It's not just. It goes beyond that. But yeah, the $69 million NFT that was sold is we'll get into it, but essentially it is a digital image of sorts. Laz lays down his lyrics, so we're going to talk about what it was like in the recording studio, which is going to be great. Marcos, you said you might be an asshole?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
And you said someone or something can suck it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Lucas got excited.
All right. Yeah, right. He sure did. So, all right, Lucas, we have your weather. We have Laz's corner positivity. So, and before we jump in, if you are into the stock market or investing, check out our sister show, Market Peak, which does have its own channel. It's youtube.com, and it's the /Market Peak. So you can check PEEK. And with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into our first segment of the day, our first topic, NFT non-fungible tokens. So NFT non-fungible tokens. So this is Robert Frank from CNBC, and there's a lot of really good information. I picked some stuff that I thought was kind of poignant just to really kind of set the scene. So buyer of $69 million Beeple, BEEPLE NFT is a crypto investor using the pseudonym Metacoven, making it the most expensive NFT ever sold at auction. Metacoven's real identity is not known, but the investor is a co-founder of the NFT collection called Metapurse, which collects NFTs to display in the metaverse through virtual museums. So what they're doing is this online virtual museum that shows the items or the artifacts or the pictures or the songs even that you happen to own in your virtual museum. So he is setting one up. Please.
I just don't understand how it's worth anything.
Let him keep explaining. I need more words.
You're not the only one.
I read it. I've been looking at articles and reading it for like 4 days, and I'm just like, I keep seeing the same shit. Like,
Sure. We'll get into what it is. The worth, it's art.
It's worth
worth what people are willing to pay.
I see what the backup is and how it works, but I just don't understand how that is. It's something.
I hear you.
My opinion is it's a scam.
Okay.
It's a straight up tax scam.
We'll see. Well, there's definitely taxes being paid on this, I would think. It's tied to crypto. So anytime, in fact, we'll get into it. The sale capped 2 weeks, and this is the $69 million sale, which literally he paid for code. literally just a string of code that fits into the Ethereum block, the Ethereum blockchain. So the sale capped 2 weeks of frenzied online bidding and ushers in a new era in collectibles, where prizes for blockchain-based digital images now rival prices paid for Picassos and Monets. CNBC spoke with Metacovan's partner in Metapurse, who goes by the name of Tubador. Tubador said they don't know their exact plans for his work, but options include fractioning it or offering it as a new token. He said the goal is to not make money, but decentralize and democratize art, so token holders everywhere can share a piece of history and share the wealth. So basically, what this $69 million paid for, and I have an image, I'll put it up. Give me 1 second.
It's like, I have a $69 million image.
No, it's what I mean, but
I
it's
paid
free.
nothing for it.
Like, that's the thing. I can show you what it is. Give
But
me a
somebody
sec.
owns it though.
But
Yeah,
somebody owns it.
So, all right. So,
Guilty.
I mean, basically what this is, this guy he was a digital artist, and he decided that he was going to create a new piece of digital art every day. And after he got to 1,000, he'd been selling single pieces for a while through NFTs. And basically what an NFT is, it just gives you the ability to say, you officially own this digital image. So what they're doing is they might turn it into a token, because what this company did, which is Metapurse, they ended up making a cryptocurrency through their investments. And as the investments go up, the price of the cryptocurrency goes up. So they might fraction it off. They might sell it as individual pieces and stuff like that as well. So it could turn into a coin. But the thing is, like, all you're doing is you just own a little piece that says, hey, I own this digital piece of art that's available for fucking free everywhere. And that's it. That's all they paid for.
So no copyright.
You can't use it in a movie or
trademark.
a show, or I can't post it.
Yeah,
when it's there.
trademark. What's up?
Talk to me. Let's go.
I
need
don't
more
think
work.
so.
Like, let me know. Like,
Here's the thing. This image was, when I looked for it, it was everywhere. It was already out there, like all over the place. And that's
so
what I'm saying.
what makes that image different from the one that the person owns?
Because the person basically owns
The rights?
the rights to
To what?
exactly.
Can you even show that right now?
yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Like,
I totally can. Basically paid for a piece of code. So the way a cryptocurrency works, and let's say the Ethereum blockchain, every time there's a transaction, all these computers have to be involved to calculate the transaction. That transaction shows up in the blockchain, which is literally just a string of code that keeps getting longer and longer and longer. So that transaction is right there, and that piece of code that person owns is the $69 million piece of code, includes the metadata, includes the sale price, includes the date, includes all the other stuff that's necessary. If he were to sell it, he could sell it to somebody else in the future for a different one, and that would create a new one, a new piece of information or code in the blockchain further on down the line, further on down the road.
So is it like anything that has to go through that code has to be paid for, or like?
I mean, it's whenever something that's tied to the Ethereum network gets transacted, that code is being utilized.
And whoever's using that code has to what?
Well, here's the
compensate?
thing. Like, if you're paying with something with Ethereum, if you're sending Ethereum, if you're mining Ethereum, if you're, receiving Ethereum, it all goes through the Ethereum network. And actually, it's called a gas price, but you actually have to pay for sending and receiving it, because all these computers, like I said, are, out there, all these people mining for cryptocurrency. There's this one called SOS that has like just rooms just full of computers doing nothing but mining cryptocurrency. And what they're doing is they're solving these calculations in the Ethereum network to allow these transactions to go through. And the more they help, the more they will get Ethereum network for helping the network by making these calculations to help encapsulate these transactions into the piece of code that's going to be in the blockchain, if you know what I mean. But what's crazy is more people are getting involved. So one of thousands of computer-generated avatars called Psychopunks recently sold for $2 million. So Psychopunks, dude, let me pull this one up for you.
Please.
So you're basically buying the receipt, like the proof of purchase.
Sure.
Yeah.
So here are the
you getting out of
Psychopunks.
it though?
What you get is that, let's say you sold it for $2,000, you can probably resell it for a lot more because now it's worth definitely $2,000 because you paid for it. So now you can sell it for $4,000. Then the last person is like, oh, it was $2, now it's $4, it's going to be $6. And then you just fake
keep
money,
it.
bro.
All right, but if you
So these guys right here, dude, this one sold for $8 million, $8 million, $2 million. Just this right here.
Yeah, what I'm looking at.
What are they getting? What are they getting out of
They're getting the code that says they own that.
Okay, but
So someone can't make a video game using that character.
Or you can't reproduce this specific psychopunk.
and if you
Only
want to use
10,000 ever were created.
and if you want to use it, you have to pay
sell
him?
it. You have to sell it. You don't want to use it.
No. If somebody else wants to use whatever you bought,
You can't sue them.
It's not something, we're not talking about utilization. We're talking about ownership.
yeah. But why do you want to own it? Just because you want to?
Because somebody else might want to own it and pay $9, $10, $11 million for it.
But what's
Still makes no sense.
yeah? Like, well, why do you want it? I don't. All right,
Because
like,
it's worth a shit ton of money.
would you want to buy something like this?
So CryptoKitties. You've heard of CryptoKitties?
like, you're moving
He's
on.
like, shut up, Laz. Let me
you're
keep
moving
going.
on, but you're not.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to
shit.
send these to Lucas.
Can somebody like steal your NFT?
No.
I mean, it's on your computer.
They
It's in
can
the
print it
cloud.
out and put it in their house.
No, I mean, I guess you really can't.
No, you can print it out and make it as big as a wall and put it in your house. And say
Can
this-
you? But are you allowed to do that? Yes, you are.
Personally, yeah.
You're allowed to as long as you don't get caught.
No, I mean, they
No,
can't.
it's available.
They can't
You
do
can do whatever
anything.
you
They
want.
can't freaking take it. You know, you put it in a digital vault somewhere with a freaking digital password that's, randomly generated, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so once the person buys it, nobody else can use it.
No.
Yes. Well,
Well, what are you talking about? The code? What are you talking
no,
about?
he's talking about the picture.
Code, the picture, whatever
I
you're
told you,
buying.
It's
Good luck.
not about usage. You guys aren't fucking getting it.
I understand. I'm buying a code that looks like a picture, but I'm not
No,
using it.
You're buying a code that says you own the digital copy. Here's the reason why this is happening. Because there's so many fucking people out there that are just copywriting everything, random grabbing pictures, using wherever the fuck they want, yada, 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 yada. And it's like, who owns it, who this, who that. And people wanted to start to capitalize on that. Patrick Mahomes, there's one LeBron James that sold for $100,000. It's out there. People are freaking viewing it all the time. It's all over the place. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Vimeo. Like, it's out there. But what that does is it basically says you own the digital version of that.
You're never gonna be able to explain this to me. I don't know. I don't even know how anybody
Let me look at it
understands
this way. So there's a Banksy. There's a Banksy out there. This one group took a Banksy, lit it on fire, and then sold the NFT to that Banksy. So basically, that Banksy doesn't exist anymore, but they own the rights to that Banksy that doesn't exist through the NFT that they purchased.
But we all saw the picture.
We all saw the picture. It's out there. I can look it up right now. It's
You heard what
there.
he just said right now? Something got burned. Somebody owns it, and they own the rights to whatever got burned. Like, that's what you just said, Seth.
I mean, we understand it, but it's just hard.
I'm with you, but I don't disagree. That's what's freaking
I'm
crazy.
not agreeing or disagreeing. I just don't understand how it's a thing. Like,
Kings of Leon released an album via NFT. Their 8th studio album is readily available in all the usual formats, but fans who purchase one of their $50 NFT albums become the owners of blockchain tokens that grant access to limited edition extras like moving artwork and vinyl versions. So
Okay, see, that's different.
that's a little different for sure.
That's
but
better.
that's where things are starting to, get utilized in a different fashion. So this is where it gets interesting. So this is Rob Brinken of Gizmodo. DC Comics tells artists to stay out of NFT business or else. Jose Delgo, a former DC and Marvel comic artist, used to be best known for his run penciling Wonder Woman back in the 70s and early 80s. Now he's probably the most famous for making a $1.85 million by selling NFTs of his drawings online, many of which feature Wonder Woman and other licensed characters. DC Comics is apparently not pleased with the development. All right, let's talk about the environment because this is actually pretty big and people are really paying attention to this. Joshua Mapperson from Cointelegraph.com. The recent boom in non-fungible tokens has been accompanied with controversy and concern over the technology's environment impact due to computational power required. Digital artist Joni Lemessier canceled his second Nifty Gateway drop after becoming aware. It turns out my release of 6 crypto artworks consumed in 10 seconds more electricity that is in mind in the entire studio, electricity that the entire studio has used in the past 2 years. So those transactions use enough electricity to power the studio for 2 years.
So that's how much like bits or whatever it had.
It just takes so much computational power to transact that, especially when you're dealing with a lot of Ethereum, because the more Ethereum you use, the more transactions that need to, or more calculations that need to take place. And when a part of it involves digital art, there's a lot of stuff that goes in there as well. So it's pretty crazy, man. What's going on. I agree with you. It's weird. It's weird. Like I said,
but it's fitting.
It is.
It's so fitting.
We'll
for
see what happens.
The way that society is going, so digital, so so Venmo and Cash App,
I'm not in.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool to own I don't know if there was a cool person from the Eagles back in the day.
Back in this Philly.
Something like that. I don't know.
A football
or
card?
Andre Agassi or something. But they do that. Well, you can own the digital version of famous football cards now too.
Oh, that could work.
Because it just allows people to have digital collections where you don't need the physical copy and you can still get in on it. Let's say this statue in the Smithsonian Museum, I own the digital version of that. And it's going that way. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. You know how much money they could raise?
But they're still allowed to show it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You own the digital, the single one, authenticated
Here's the thing.
digital copy.
Maybe you can be like, you know what? You can't show that. Or
That's the thing.
I don't think you can.
Is there copyrights or anything on it?
No, I don't think it won't. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, it's right now. It's hard to say. The laws don't exist. That's what I'll say with DC Comics. Can they do that?
No, they can't do anything about it.
Because you're selling the rights to a digital piece of art.
The only thing they're mad about is that they can't make money off of it.
Well, they've already tried. Here you go. Darwin Cook's widow asked DC not to use her husband's work in Batman NFT crypto art. Marsha Cook, who manages Cook's estate, previously stated on Twitter that she did not approve of the use of her husband's art, citing the environmental costs associated with it. So her husband did a lot of the Batman statues and Batman drawings back in the day. And she's like, no, you're not using this for that. So I think it's pretty cool, man. We'll see what happens. So do you think it's going to die out? Let's say the end of
it's not dying out.
This. No.
I think it might.
You think it's going to get crazy or just kind of coast up a little bit? Right now, $69 million. Dude.
Trust me.
Actually, no.
Whoever's buying this stuff knows why they're buying
Patrick
it. Patrick
Mahomes setting up his own museum. Sorry, Laz. Setting up his own museum where he's going to have his cool stuff too. So, go ahead, Laz.
They're buying it because they know they're going to make money off it.
100%.
Of course. There's no way.
Yeah.
See, that's
if I could get the digital copy of Baby One More Time by Britney Spears,
oh my God.
Dude, it's coming. Dude, everyone's going to start jumping on this shit for sure.
It does make sense. It'll be pretty cool if somebody has a digital museum, like you were saying.
They have them.
That's super cool.
You know what's gonna happen? Maybe it'll get to a peak, but it's gonna stop when all the rules and regulations and stuff start coming out.
Sure.
You can't
They're
use
coming.
me for this.
They're coming.
You're not. Yeah. It's happening.
When people who are not supposed to make money off it start making money off it, they're gonna.
Yeah, it's done. Oh yeah. You can own it together,
Patrick
but
Mahomes, he's selling his own stuff, videos and images. But what he's doing is he's selling each image as a bronze, a silver, or a gold version, or something like that, or maybe silver, gold, platinum, costing $25,000. I think $10,000, $5,000, or maybe $3,000. And basically, you will get a token. So you'll get a platinum token that is one of maybe 50 digital rights to this picture. So this picture, there's only 50 digital tokens that share ownership in such a way. So it's
the same 50. All 50 are the same.
All 50 are the same. This is your copy. This is your copy, but you each own one of 50 digital rights to this image or video or whatever.
Yeah, but you can't.
And this
sell half of
coin
it.
is your rights ownership.
So gold, platinum, bronze. That means
I don't know, or silver, gold, platinum. But
Yeah,
you
just
did
different levels.
3-tiered. Yeah,
The
3-tiered ones.
actual coin, is it physical?
No, it's just
Everything's
like Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's all Laz
It's fucking
Laz like,
fake.
I don't even get a real coin.
I guess
Come
I'm fucking
on,
old.
man.
I'm old, bro. I'm old. I just turned 35.
You get
I'm
a
done,
receipt,
bro. I don't know.
Laz. You
I'm
get
out.
a receipt.
You know when
Yeah,
you think
pretty
about
much.
when you're younger, like, or our age, like, when am I gonna get to the age where I'm gonna start not understanding shit?
Sure.
You're
This is
already
it, bro.
there.
like, I don't get it.
I gotcha. But you understand the concept, right?
Yeah, I get that part.
Like, like if this show ever blows up, bro, I get the rights to number 1. Laz can get the rights to episode 2.
I
And
get
Lucas,
episode
you can
44.
sell, episode 3. Marcos, you can have the
Episode 44.
episode
hey,
44.
we're selling the
Okay.
coins right now, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Buy them. Let's go.
So, never know. We'll see. That would be great. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and take our first break. We're going to come back and talk about what it was like to record in the studio, We'll have weather. Marcos has Suck It. So he also might be an asshole. He says he is. We'll find out. Laz's Corner Positivity. So, and we'll be back soon. Boom.
Potion you could owe me. I'm looking like a shark in the ocean. You hungry? With your buoy, Louie, we're doing you like chop suey. Who we got spewing, got caught chewing. Now I'm harpooning, arm drilling, gargling, cooling, truing from this world's wonderful ways and its amusements. I'm living in a haze where the days become useless. Trying to portray what I say would be foolish, but for me there's no other way through the bullshit. Blunts and dead bodies, dancing in powers. Put a little sawdust in them is what they taught us. Drain his main artery before we get him chopped up. Don't need formaldehyde with Rubbermaid boxes that I fill with acid. These body parts to auction. Let's go with his head first and get his final thoughts in. Nothing to reimburse to the earth. The dirt's his coffin. If you ain't noticed, buddy, I'm murking niggas often. And I will never soften. If I like him, leave him in a leather coffin and get him gently tossed in instead of limbs squashed and give his cheddar to his girl instead of leaving orphan. I found beauty in guys, full of pain when people die. Is it strange that this is why I maintain my evil life? I maintain my evil life. I found beauty in guys, full of pain when people die. Is it strange that this is why I maintain my evil life?
How far can you walk into
I
a
would say
forest?
like on the western side of China.
How far can you walk into a forest? Halfway.
Yep.
How far can you walk into a forest halfway?
What does that mean?
That's it. Because otherwise you'd be walking out.
Oh, you can only walk into a forest up to halfway? Okay. I mean, there's definitely more.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. Don't make it complicated. Exactly. You see?
So he can't get over the NFTs.
Fuck that.
Can't
When a
do
tree
it.
falls in the forest.
Yeah.
Moving right along. I'm gonna set this one.
All right. So
Moving right
we're
along.
back. And we're actually going to go ahead and talk about, what it was like to record in the studio, bro.
Oh man,
So Laz killed it. That's right.
I killed it.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to come in here. We'll be done in like 10, 15 minutes. I got this.
Oh yeah, that's all I'll say. No, you know what was the first thing when Seth texted me? Even though I was joking, I'm like, I'm gonna do like Jay-Z says, one take.
Yeah.
But I literally thought it was gonna take like 10, 15 minutes. I had no intention of being here for like an hour, which didn't feel like an hour at all.
Sure.
How long were we here?
About an hour. Yeah.
So hey, that's why I said earlier the first episode of the week. Shouts out to the artists and the people that record stuff and perform, and bruh, it's like impossible. Like
He struggled a little bit in the beginning because I told him, I was like, I wrapped it myself, sent it to him just so we could, on repeat,
Yeah, but
repeat.
You get the flow.
And, you
I
think he
listened to it like a few times, and then that day I listened to it like for maybe like an hour in the car.
Sure.
Repeating
And-
it.
Yeah, repeating it, headphones on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Then when you get on the mic and then you like, you know how you sing along the songs that you know? And you know, like, oh shit, I'm singing this shit fire. And then maybe you go do a karaoke shit and you're like, oh shit, I don't know shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then recording it and making everything match from the first time and then it's a lot.
Yep.
Like, did you had to punch him? You had to punch him a couple times?
No, I didn't have to punch him at all. We made sure.
Nice.
So he has his his 16 bars. The first 8 and the second 8, we kind of blended.
I don't even know what punch means. Explain.
So it's basically like if you screwed up this part right here, we would have you just re-record this part. But what we did is we just, made you go until you could go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we did the first 8 bars and the second 8 bars separate because they kind of like blend in, like he's finishing the first 8 while the second 8 are coming in. So it kind of makes sense because otherwise it's just too many breaths. Like the one that I do, dude, I do it, straight through. It's a lot of freaking breaths.
That's literally.
I was impressed.
That's why I remember I asked you. I'm like, did you do this in one breath?
Yeah,
and then you're like, and he's like,
well, not one breath, but in one take.
no, like we're doing like,
Yeah,
da 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 da.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, Laz,
Yeah.
that's where the hard part comes in. When you're going and then you have another hard line that you got to hit, but you have zero breath in your lungs.
Are you
and
like
have
trying
no
to suck
time to breathe in?
Are you trying to suck in air as you go?
Yeah.
And then because you're gonna take a deep breath that you might not be able to take the whole thing and then go from there.
And then you don't want your breath to sound like this.
Yeah. And everything makes fucking noise, bro. Like I'm like,
Well, with that microphone, yeah.
like if I'm doing this right now, you barely can hear it.
Like I
but
said,
like that should sound like this.
I go like this.
Yeah, like literally, like, and then you can hear it in the mic, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like, and then I'm speaking on the mic, and I'm loud, but I don't know I'm loud, but I can hear myself, and I'm like, oh, it sounds straight, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, and then you hear it again, I'm like, oh no, shit, it doesn't sound straight, and then I'm just like, okay, let's do it again, and then try to repeat the same thing that you said, like already, like
Same cadence.
same words, same tone, for like, you already did it 10 times. You messed up something. You're like, I'm like, all right, shit. Y'all can have it. I started listening to playlists, what was this, Thursday? Last week? So now, like, Friday, Saturday, playlists again. I'm listening to playlists from before, and I'm just listening to everybody who made music that, like, I used to listen to. I'm like, oh, shit, this motherfucker's, how hard was this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, man, that's crazy.
what I was thinking when Seth sent me his verse. When Seth sent me his verse, I'm like, dude, who the fuck's gonna go after that? I'm like, who's going after? And he's like, don't worry, I'm at
going
the end.
last, yeah.
He's like, I'm going last. I'm like, perfect. Can I go first, please?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, like with mine and the way it's set up, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but the way we got set up, like with my verse and when I'm done and all that, it's going to be pretty awesome.
I didn't think it was gonna be easy. I just didn't know how much work that even the person that's just coming and just speaking or rapping a verse, or like imagine somebody doing like a 45-second verse, or like what they gotta go through.
Imagine Eminem, dude. Good Lord.
Yeah. My motherfucker don't breathe.
No,
Throat must be
doesn't.
on fire.
Like,
I mean, he punches. They have him punch in on the album, just to give it that really hard like sound most of the time he's looking for. But he can do that shit live, so doesn't matter. So Lucas, you did some recording when you here. How did that go?
Research Lucas.
It actually felt awkward as hell.
Awkward as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I am the epitome of white.
Yes, you're very white. Yes.
white people rap,
What's that?
And
White people rap?
Not this kind of white.
but white people sing. It's not. I don't
Not
think it's
this
like
kind
a white black thing.
It's
an
not that
artist thing.
It's not that he's white. It's that he has never had to speak on beat or understand his vocal like tundra and
Or
shit. You
say
know what I mean?
bootylicious
Or say-
deliciousness.
Hey, not for nothing.
He struggle. Bootylicious deliciousness.
It sounded
dude.
fine to me.
There's
I
a
mean-
lot of tongue twisters in these verses.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. So here's the thing now. Do you
Even
think
in the chorus.
Do you think it's harder for like pop artists or easier pop artists or is it harder or easier for pop artists or like country music singers or like a rock and roll star? I mean, rock and roll is a lot more music.
Well,
Like-
rock and roll, you can get away with a lot more. I think
Because-
pop artists probably have it the most difficult because I think that's where you really need to be surgical. Country, you can kind of let your words just kind of lean on each other when you're singing.
but like, are you gonna lean on and record like the same thing?
Hip hop artists, for sure, it can be difficult unless you're a mumble rapper and it doesn't fucking matter what you're saying because, I'm a fucking mumble rapper and that's what I fucking do.
Yeah.
What about you, Marcos? Because you threw your verse down. I mean, you wrote yours, obviously,
I knocked my
practiced
shit out
it.
in one take.
Because when you came out,
you go.
when he came out, he was freaking,
This nigga.
yeah,
But I do that. Like, it's not my first time I ever rap.
sure.
So, and truthfully, this is probably the verse that I've repeated the least. Like the second time I did it, I got it perfect and I recorded it and I sent it to you on the phone.
Sure.
So then I was just listening to that. And then I came in here and I think I knocked it out the first time,
Pretty
messed up
much.
2 words.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, focus on those words. And then it was like, all right, it could. And then it was just about make it better.
Sure.
So you listen to yourself.
Yeah.
And then you, oh yeah. So I didn't, in my thought process, well, I'm not going to say how it, but I thought I was going to be hearing everything while I'm doing it as well, which I probably should have thought that wasn't going to happen. So it's because that would feel like it's easier. But then when it's like that, nah, you can't hear shit. You got to dust shit on your own.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you have something that you're listening to at the same time, like another vocal, then you're less likely to stray away from that. So you want to let the creativity part of it jump in too. That's why he's got to do a little bit more naked. That's for sure. But yeah, man.
I'm not able to do it with the same words. Like hearing the words that I'm rapping, I can't rap over the words that I'm rapping.
If I'm recording,
Even if it's your own voice?
Even
and
if it's my own
and I
voice.
forget to like mute the previous take, it drives me fuck. I
you
gotta
can't.
stop it.
What I was thinking
Yeah.
was like, I was going to just do this, like just put like this headphone in and then put this on.
He put an earbud underneath
put earbud, like,
his
I'm just like,
headphones.
Like cheating.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Let me hear this. Play it on the phone. I got this.
You got it.
But no, it's way too difficult. That's
You
not
got it.
possible.
You got it eventually. So the good thing is, like everything.
I'm about to fucking release my album next year, bro. 2022. I'm in the building, bro. Seth, the
recorded-
producer. Fuck.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Marcos is making the beat. Like we're out
Nah,
here.
Seth making the beat, bro.
Oh, so, like,
I re-recorded my vocal, re-recorded myself doing the chorus because all that was actually done on the SM7B here, and yeah, we needed the Rode microphone for that one, so I had to re-record on that one just to get the same nice crisp sound.
fire mic.
All right, so that being the case, I guess it's time.
Research Lucas with the weather.
Lucas, what do we got for the weather this week?
This week we have Hang Dong, Thailand.
Hang Dong?
Dong. Hangdong.
Hang Dong. You said in China?
Thailand.
Thailand. Nice, bro. Hang Dong. Hangdong. All right. Any fun facts about Hang Dong?
Not that I came across, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You ever been like beat up by Hang Dong? You ever get beat up in Hang Dong?
No.
Okay.
Never beat
You
your
ever
dong?
get hit in the face in Hang Dong?
He definitely beats his dong all the
Yeah,
time.
it does. It does.
Fap.
All
How,
right.
how do you know, Seth? Like, fuck.
He definitely does.
Well, because I mean, we are brothers. Let's be honest. So
I still don't get it.
no, okay,
The way you said it was like, keep that.
yeah. Okay.
You
Well,
guys are on Zoom too much, bro.
anyway, it's a dark and stormy night. All right. So Hang Dong, Thailand.
In other
In fact,
news,
Lucas
I
is
haven't.
standing on mine right now, to be honest with you. In fact, Lucas, if you could back your chair up just a little bit, that would be great.
In other news, I now have a new nightmare.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Explain.
Seth.
Seth.
Seth's dong.
Yeah, right?
I wanted him to
It is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. There's no doubt about that. All right, Lucas. I guess we'll go ahead and just start with Saturday.
Saturday. Sorry, laughing too much.
Sure.
Saturday, March 20th. High of 100, low of 72.
Holy crap.
That's a 30-degree difference.
It's like jungles in the daytime.
Mostly sunny.
And you
with
said
a
what? And then it was just nice and pleasant, in the evening?
Yep.
Okay.
Mostly sunny. 1% chance of precipitation with the winds coming out of the south at 5 miles per hour.
5 miles per hour. Okay. Sunday.
Sunday, March 21st. Again, a high of 100 with a low of 73.
The jungle's back, folks.
Mostly sunny with a chance of precipitation at 11% with the wind coming out of the south-southeast at 5 miles per hour.
Okay.
Monday, March 22nd. High of 84, low of 70.
Oh, okay. A little more pleasant. Take it.
No, not really. Thunderstorms.
Oh. It's all right. I hardly ever get to use that sound effect.
High chance of precipitation at 63% with the winds coming out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour.
Okay. Look at you, bro. Finally delivering some interesting weather. I'm getting like carpal tunnel syndrome over here.
Are you sure it's just from pressing that button?
Oh,
There we go.
Dong, da-dong, dong.
Yeah,
Coming
long
soon.
dong. It's fitting. It's fitting.
Tuesday, March 23rd. High of 90, low of 69. Nice.
Nice.
Low 69.
Partly cloudy with a chance of precipitation at 23% with the winds coming out of the south-southeast at 5 miles per hour.
Okay.
Honestly, it's not dead, but I don't think I've ever seen wind pretty well that steady.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice and steady. Some steady wind there, folks. Look out.
Probably why it gets so hot.
And finish it off with
Whoa
Wednesday.
there, wind. Steady on wind.
Finish off the dong.
Yeah, finish off long dong, please. Polish
dong.
the dong.
Hang dong. Wednesday,
Anyway, yes.
March 24th. High of 93, low
Okay.
of 71.
Sure.
Mostly sunny with a chance of precipitation at 16% with the winds coming out of the southeast at 5 miles per hour.
All right.
Research Lucas.
There we go.
With the weather.
We like it.
And the only thing that almost never changed was the wind this time.
Yeah. I gotta say, I've been asking for some interesting wind for quite some time, and I gotta give it to you. You finally delivered.
It's
So,
a
good job.
steady blow in the dong.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a steady blow on the dong.
Nice.
That's true.
With one
Tie
of
a
the nights
kite to
being
that thing.
with one of the nights being really nice.
Okay. So, all right, Marco. So you were wondering.
Am I an asshole?
Am I an asshole? So, in the back of my apartment, there is a new little puppy.
Okay.
And he's
I feel like you're already an asshole just by hearing
It's
that.
a puppy, bro.
Just the fact that a puppy's involved.
You better be friends with the puppy or
Yeah.
you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You,
All right,
didn't
let's hear.
you
Here's
didn't
here.
accidentally kick it, did you?
No.
No, I'm not violent.
No, accident. That's why I said accidentally.
Oh, accidentally? No, I'm not an asshole if you do accidents like that.
Sure.
So basically, I was getting annoyed because the gentleman whose dog it is, when he goes to work, mind you, is from 7 in the morning.
Not that it makes a difference what type of puppy, just for the visualization.
It's I don't even know. It's one of those cute little tiny fluffy dogs. It's adorable. It looks
Okay.
like Chewbacca. They call him Chewy.
Okay, sure.
It's a cute little dog.
Brown fur, short, long.
Gray, short. Gray. You know what? He looks like a
The grandpa dogs?
but
What?
not that much of a
Scottish
beard.
Terrier. Okay.
Maybe a Scottish Terrier.
Okay. All right.
He looks like a Fraggle Rock.
Okay. Sure.
You gotta put a picture of
Gobo,
that.
Wimbley, Boober, Red. Which one?
The one with the hair.
Oh, that's Gobo.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a Fraggle Rock, and
I
cute
know
as
my
hell.
Fraggles, folks. Boom.
He
Suck it, Lucas.
decides to bark from 7 in the morning till who knows, because I leave at 5 and he's still going. And I'm
Wow.
talking, this dog doesn't have a normal bark. He's not like one steady woof woof or one little is like it sounds like there's 7 different dogs in there.
Is the dog outside or inside?
So he's got all these
inside of the
different,
apartment.
all these different types of barks going on. Oh, he said inside?
Inside of his apartment, which is connected to mine. It's a duplex.
Sure.
On the other duplex.
Okay.
And his kitchen is closer to my area.
Okay.
So I hear it clear. Like when I first started hearing it, I tell my girl, I'm like, man, this dog is getting annoying, you know? She stayed for like 2 days and she's like, bro, you got to say something. He doesn't stop. Like the dog never ran out of breath.
Wow.
And it sounded like 35 different dogs. So
we're up to 35 now, folks.
At least.
What's
Start
the,
off
what's
at
the problem
7.
though?
The
It
problem
won't
was I
start
can't
fucking
sleep.
barking. Yeah.
No,
I
but why
sleep.
won't the dog stop barking?
Who knows? Because they got him in a cage. And
Oh,
even if
yeah,
he wasn't in a
okay.
cage, he'd be biting the floorboards. He's a puppy, less than 6 months, you know?
Yeah.
So one of the assholes is I would take my speaker and put on YouTube like loud vicious dog barking
Okay.
and try to see if that'll shut him up,
I love it.
you know?
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
he's trying to find the dog from the fucking video, bro. Like,
This is before that. This is one of my like attempts to
It's a good-
get him to
yeah,
chill out.
I tried a dog whistle once. It didn't do shit.
And then I tried lions and like any kind of thing that'll
Sure.
eat a dog, but nothing.
Yeah, that puppy knows all
puppies
about
are not scared at
lions.
that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then one night I'm outside, I'm chilling, I'm drinking, and then the owner ends up coming home from work, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, homie, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed how he cannot stop barking for 6 straight hours." And he has so many different kinds of barks. And I just start telling him, making all these noises to him and explaining
Are you
it to
making
him.
the noises?
Yeah, I'm like all these different kinds of noises. I'm
Sure,
like, how many
sure.
dogs you got in there? You know? And he's like, it's just true. I'm like, well, it sounds like it's about 39 different dogs.
Oh, 39 now, folks.
And,
I say about 39,
well,
40.
yeah.
Anybody want to go to 40,
Do-
40, 39, 40?
There isn't a yard where the dog could just be outside and just like kind of like.
There is, but you're not gonna.
Leave
If
the
it's
puppy
your
out.
dog, you're not gonna leave your puppy out there.
When you're like gone for the day.
No, but
or
like a
whatever.
way where there's like not a like
what
a
I
way.
what
like
I
go in and out.
suggested, what I suggested was like keep the cage outside, and while you're not here, I'll play with the dog all day, and then I'll put him in the cage outside when I go to work.
Okay, that
Because
makes
I like
sense.
dogs, I want to play with the dog.
Sure.
But
and he's
I-
a cute puppy.
Yeah, but I also understand as an owner not wanting someone else to play with your dog
Yeah,
all
sure.
day.
You're not gonna. Yeah.
You know?
I'm gone all day and I'm going to let you get all the loving
Yeah.
from him. Fuck that.
And then you're feeding him whatever because you don't give a shit.
Sure, true.
You know, but yeah,
right.
so I don't know. Am I an asshole
No,
for
I
letting
don't
them
think
know
so.
that?
No, not at all.
He didn't do anything.
It didn't
wrong.
start off good, but last time, you weren't an asshole. And I thought maybe last said no, this was the street ball thing, but I don't think so. Not in this sense. I actually thought you handled it pretty well, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Better
know
than
if-
Seth did. With
Yeah, I
the
don't think I would have handled it pretty well. Remember that we did the Am I an Asshole back in
cat?
2016 with the DJ, next door, whatever,
yeah,
like
yeah,
banging
yeah,
on his
yeah,
door
yeah,
like
yeah.
2 o'clock in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
morning. It's like, yeah, I DJ too, just not at 2 o'clock in the morning. You have headphones? I have headphones. I have 5 pair. You want some headphones?
Nah, he wants to hear how it sounds in the club.
Okay, so yeah, right, exactly. With his little ass fucking speakers too. They were like maybe 5-inch.
Seth's been talking shit about people's equipment. Look at him.
Yeah.
Like, look at my shit.
He's like, what is
Bullshit.
that?
I mean,
Scum.
At least if it sounded good, I would take it.
we come correct. We try. So speaking of which, so you're also had a little bit of
Suck it.
suck
Oh
it.
yeah. So I went on vacation for a couple of days. Went to the Grand Canyon. Saw snow
You
for
went to
the
the
first
Grand
time.
Canyon?
Yeah, man,
Really?
it was amazing.
When was this?
Beginning of February.
That's awesome,
fire.
dude. Hell yeah.
It was amazing. Like
Was it? How was the temperature?
It just snowed the night before.
Wow. Okay.
So I got nice, fresh, fluffy snow. I've never seen
Sure.
snow in my life.
Oh, really?
So this was the first time I ever saw
like
snow.
a half inch? Like, was there
No,
accumulation?
dude, like 3 feet, like 2 feet, like
2 feet of snow?
like up to my waist.
Good
when I
for
was
you,
in the
bro.
forest,
Hell yeah.
When I was in the
Right.
forest hiking,
yeah.
so we
In
did.
the forest hiking.
I was in the forest hiking.
Nice, dude.
I see that.
Yeah.
I hiked through like a mile of to get to one of these viewpoints, which was a viewpoint that I got from one of the locals to tell me to go.
Sure.
it was a mile hike. And he's like, nobody's doing it because it's a mile hike in the snow right now. And I'm like, I'm down. So did the mile hike, and it was literally snow up to your waist, not on the trail because there is a trail.
Sure.
Very small trail, but.
Sure.
So yeah, saw snow for the first time. It was amazing. Just talking about it brings you back to that spot. So easy to meditate nowadays after
You
going
got
over
pictures
there.
and stuff?
Yeah, but I took
fire.
them on a real good camera, so they're in the disc or whatever.
Okay.
So
Couple questions.
what's up?
Did you at least make a snow angel?
Yes, I did.
Snow
Snowman.
angel? Okay.
Not a snowman, but I made a snow angel.
Sure.
And did you throw any snowballs?
Did you
Yeah, I
write
hit my girl like 6 times.
did you write your
All right.
name in the snow with
piss?
peeing? Yeah.
No.
Did you
no,
at least do
you know why
like
I
a
couldn't do that?
circle or something?
I didn't pee in the snow because it's fucking freezing, dude. I'm not pulling my dick out.
Nah.
Dude, it's only
It's not
bad
easy
until it
because-
goes numb.
All right,
Because
it's
it
not
kind of
because
shrivels a bit because it is cold, but you know.
okay, that's not the point.
Luckily for me, it just falls into the snow. So it's pretty.
This thing.
All right, so I take it back. I'll pull my dick out whenever. That's not the issue.
Okay.
The issue is I had like 3 pairs of pants on.
I got you.
Oh,
Because I've
Yeah,
never
that's
been
true.
in snow.
That's
So I got
true.
like
Yeah.
3 sets of pants,
That's
5
true.
shirts, gloves,
I got
But
you.
like where like snow gear, or like just your shit you just bringing that you just brought.
like super snow gear,
I
bro.
got
No,
you.
no, no. Layers. Like I had
Yeah, like
fleeces.
you layered up with the
Yeah.
shit you have, but
Yeah.
not like winter gear. And
No,
then you
I
bought
did it
whatever
right.
you-
I did it right. I had fleece,
Yep.
unders, and then like pants, and no fleece, and then a windbreakers, and then my jeans, and then
Windproof. What
yeah,
does that
dude,
mean?
I don't know.
The wind
windbreaker.
can't get
Nylon
through it.
pants, whatever.
The wind
Nylon,
can take you
whatever.
away.
I'm glad this went from suck it to, winter fashion.
Oh yeah, what's the suck it? What's the suck
So
it?
the suck it
Ah.
is when I go to
Suck
Las
it.
motherfucking Vegas, the capital of Sin City and all that bullshit. That shit was whack. Super whack. And yeah, I know it's COVID and whatnot, but I'm leaving Miami.
Sure.
I'm coming from Brickell. I'm coming from like South Beach. Bro, whack. Like my girl was the one like, dude, this is Vegas. It's like
Well, everyone expects it to be this big thing. There's the one strip that might be like 5 blocks long or something.
Were you on the strip?
I was on the strip. I was in the Paris hotel.
Yo, you
Yeah.
gotta look at CNN, kid. We're lit.
Yeah, I was in the Bellagio.
It's true.
I was in the Bellagio. I was doing all this, and we're trying to go gamble, and we're sitting at the bars. I had my first drinks out there. First drinks in like 13, 14 months.
Sure.
I had them over there and chill, and it was like, first they overcharged me for a whiskey.
Well, dude, they're trying to make money. If you're gambling, everything's free. But if you're not gambling,
And
so what
then-
you're saying is Las Vegas can
Suck it.
suck it.
All
You know what
the
it
way.
is though?
Okay.
We're here, bro.
All the way.
But
Yeah, like-
Laz is right though. We're on Miami Beach is
Well,
on
my-
CNN.
Yeah, but no,
we're
but I'm
the
saying
shit
it's not even
right
that.
now.
Yeah.
It's like people that
Hey,
go to
Earth.
Vegas or Miami Beach
Suck
are
it.
just like they're trying to do some extra shit that they don't regularly do in life.
Yeah.
Marcos, we know you. What are you gonna get in Vegas that you haven't done here?
I'll tell you what though.
Less.
Like,
Less
And
of
we have a
everything I can do
casino.
here.
We
Yeah.
got the freaking most pimp.
I mean,
Our
like-
casino is so much better than, and I can't even keep talking because
whatever
I don't
you've
know it.
done or we've all done living in Miami,
yeah.
they don't have it.
No.
Vegas doesn't have
Whack,
it.
bro.
I
I,
can-
I understand if you're from Kansas and you've never been to Miami,
Right.
then you go to Vegas, you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. Some guy sold me a sandwich
Nah,
on the street.
if you're from Naples, you the same shit. Did
Sure.
they come to Miami Beach? Oh shit, you could.
Bro, Naples is more live than Vegas.
Nah,
right now.
hell no, fuck.
Well, Vegas is pretty live, but like I said, like everyone expects holy shit. But unless you've got like plans to do stuff and you've got shows lined up and people to see, when you get there, it's like, okay, now what? Like,
Nah,
you,
but
you know?
what are you gonna show us? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
I hear you. I hear you.
yeah.
Well, no, but if you want to go see like Blue Man Group or Terry
Oh yeah,
Fader,
dude, I mean, but I can see Blue Man
Britney
Group.
Spears.
At the
I
Hard
saw Blue
Rock.
Man Group in Orlando.
At the
I
Hard
hear you.
Rock, I saw Seinfeld at the Hard Rock. You see anybody
Cirque du
anywhere?
Soleil comes here
I saw
too.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
Blue Man Group. I've never had to go to Nevada to see that
We got
shit.
tickets to Da Vinci Experience coming soon in a couple
Nice.
months. Very excited about that.
So they need to step it up. They need to step it up.
Well, we'll see. They got a football team now, so that's going to definitely generate a lot of revenue for them and stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more casinos that are going to be erected after this shit.
Hey, but Hard Rock Stadium, did you see them do the Canelo fight?
No.
So the Canelo fight was in Hard Rock.
How'd they cover it?
That's what I mean. It was
but
here.
there's an opening there.
They didn't cover it.
Oh, they just let.
Oh, no. I think there's a retractable.
No, not in Hard Rock.
No, there isn't.
Not in Hard Rock?
Not Hard Rock Stadium, no.
I mean,
Well,
they could have
it's
it
close
underneath.
enough.
Sure.
They
The
probably
Super Bowl
did
was
it
there.
outside, but like with a covered.
If it was Prince, bro,
Like
he'd
Cirque du
have done
Soleil.
that in the pouring fucking rain, dude.
The weather is amazing here anyways. So
Sure.
they're doing big Las Vegas type fights in Miami now.
They should be.
And it's better.
Super Bowl's
Why you
here all
want
the
to
time.
go? Why you want to go to the fucking desert with no beach? Kid?
No,
real.
but going to hike in the freaking snow and all
yeah,
that,
that's-
dude.
Yeah,
They
but
have-
that's
they have
4
that.
hours from
That's
Vegas.
awesome.
They have that. They have that.
And the Hoover Dam's right there.
Yeah, I went to the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, that's cool.
But Las Vegas is not the Grand Canyon. Like,
No.
Grand Canyon is just so much better than Vegas.
Las Vegas is cool. Like I said, if you have an agenda, you're going with a bunch of friends, you got a bunch of stuff lined up, it's awesome. But if you expect to go there and just be wowed, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess that's it. No one else? Assholes, suck it? No? All right. Well, I guess Las Vegas.
Suck it.
Suck it. Although I can say I had a job where I was in Vegas all the time. Probably like 5 times a year. I stayed at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas. I loved it. I had friends there. I always had a great time in Vegas, but I also did a lot of working, while I was there as well. Spent a lot of time playing poker and winning some money. That helps. Go ahead, Lucas.
No, I just had a joke.
You ever been to Vegas, Lucas?
Nope.
He's
What about
been
the
here.
motorcycle gang?
Well, don't.
Well, I used to be a part of a bicycle gang when I was younger.
Oh, yeah. The training wheels gang.
No, but there used
Tell
to
us
be-
about the tattoo you're going to get on the side of your head.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a raven on the side of my head.
A
Hey,
raven?
that'd
Yeah.
be fire.
Why not an eagle
Like-
at least?
Or yeah, but it would be underneath the hair. So I could,
Edgar Allan Poe.
Let
get it.
your hair grow and then one day just shave. Look.
yep. Yeah.
All right, Laz.
Not even tell
Laz's
anymore.
Corner of Positivity.
Here we go. Last corner positivity. We're going to wrap it up.
We're all in this together. Baltimore restaurant raises money for competitors.
Okay.
So obviously, we've all worked industry. We
Yep.
all know what's been going on for the past year and a half with COVID and whatever. So a guy in a I never heard this word before. Restaurateur.
Restaurateur. Yeah. Someone who
Yeah. I get what it means.
That's
I
in
mean, context
restaurants,
clues. I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck?
restaurateur.
So John Minikadis was tired of watching all the local establishments fail, so he took matters into his own hands and created a GoFundMe page to support the city's restaurant and bars. And he was like, because he was doing fine. He's a seafood restaurant, Jimmy's famous seafood. He was like, I could have just sat back and just let everybody fail, and I'll be the only restaurant in town, and I'll just make all my money. But he felt bad, and he helped the other restaurants and other businesses and bars, like, just to stay afloat while they were waiting for everything to get back to normal.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's my first one. 2 positivities today. Never that.
That was shit.
That's super dope.
Nice. That is pretty cool, man.
Laz's
But
Corner
for anybody
of
else, where you know
Positivity.
how that is. The hotel will burn down the hotel next door just to stay
Yeah.
open. Yeah.
We've been
Cutthroat.
watching Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. It's like the hour show, and you have all these celebrities, and they're all playing for different types of charities.
Yeah.
Donating to different charities and stuff like that. And I would say, except for maybe a couple exceptions, every single one of them is donating to some sort of food bank or free food for the people or free grocery store charities or stuff like that. Because that's like the biggest issue right now,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure. All right, so number 2.
12-year-old girl to begin college hopes to work for NASA. I don't know what the fuck I said.
NASA.
Yeah.
Nassau. There he goes. Nassau. Woo!
Oh man, one of my chefs at the fucking job. He's from Texas. His accent is thick.
Really? Does he say Nassau too?
Probably, when he starts getting into a conversation, Nassau.
Did you see that damn Perseverance rover landed on Mars? It was Nassau, wasn't it?
So she's going to
Nasser.
Alana Wicker is going
Okay.
to begin a double major in astronomical and planetary science and chemistry at Arizona State University
Nice.
for 12 years. She's 12 years old.
That's cool.
She finished high school this year, And she was doing homeschool classes, had to do all her tests and stuff like that. She just wants to be part
So
of
she
NASA.
essentially got a GED, I guess.
No, high school diploma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, so sweet.
Yeah, because now you could do everything you want now. Basically, everything's online. As long as you have to, I think you have to pass all the state tests or whatever.
Sure.
I don't think you can get your GED before you're 18.
Okay.
Or whatever it is.
What does she want to do? Does she want to be like an astro? Does it say what she wants to do?
I'll be driving in one of those future space mobiles by the time I graduate college.
All right. Good for her, man. We like it.
So, I just love NASA.
Suck it, Earth.
Yeah. Suck it, Earth. indeed.
Wow, whoa.
Suck
I'm not on
it.
that one. Y'all can suck it on Earth on your own.
All right. Well, there's Lucas with another yawn.
Why are you so tired today, Lucas?
Good Lord.
He had to wait for the cable guy.
Yeah, I had to wake up and
He's
I did a lot of
practicing for his boyfriend to come over. This is
Nah, he doesn't know that. Why are you guys picking on Lucas today?
I don't know.
Because he's yawning.
That's true. All right, folks. Well, sometimes it's just a more gentlemanly joked show than others. Maybe slightly vulgar. We do apologize, but sometimes we get in those moods. But anyway, that being said, any last minute thoughts? Anyone?
Suck it. Talking shit.
All right, folks. Well, this is Seth and Mike 1. Oh, wait. Hold on. Damn it. Look at me. I can't even hit a button. Seth and Mike 1. We got Laz and Mike 2. Now we got Lucas in Mike 3. Yeah, there it is. Practicing.
You got him.
And we got Marcos Coast in Mike 4. Thanks for coming on, bro.
All good, man. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
You bet. And I guess we'll see everyone soon. Boom.
I am patient for devastation, embracing heaven's equation for this planet's presentation with all of this temptation, calling all warlocks, sorcerers and sages, psychics and psychos in variable stages, unbearable bitches just yelling they ain't crazy, terrible itches, yo, heroism is lazy, heroin in your bosom is what's cooking for your baby, horrible future lurking is what's hurting me lately, murking is for certain, it is worse when understating, humbly invading, mumbling all the names, just crumble the lives up, something to wise up. Hop in your nice truck and tighten your tie up. Sharpen your knives up, speak to advisors. You sleep little liars, verbal MacGyvers. Get your podium fired up, load